Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream that I'm going to be doing here. This is just going to be brief. This is more like a brief announcement kind of stream. I've already announced this on my Instagram page, but I'm going to just announce it again here right on channel STVCastle. Um, when it comes to an alternate platform for streaming, for live streaming, and also recording general video content. I'm just going to let you guys know that StreamYard has been basically adopted by STVCastle. And yeah, I'm going to invest more of my time in StreamYard. And I do believe that is a wise decision on my part to make. And yeah, so that's just what I'm going to be doing going forward. Not for every single video. I'm not doing that, not going to that extreme. But for some certain videos that require certain kinds of editing, StreamYard will have to be used. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using StreamYard for those purposes. I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it because I've been wanting to do that for quite a while now. It's something that I've been planning on doing for quite some time, like many weeks, ever since I started getting into this. And I was like basically informed by other people on YouTube that yeah, StreamYard is the way to go for some of these things, and I tend to believe them. So yeah, this was going to be my original plan anyway. I was going to experiment with StreamYard regardless of what was going on otherwise. But the fact that this certain other thing has happened to me lately uh, concerning video conferencing software, this has just accelerated those plans. And so let me explain, since um, most of you guys are just going to watch this after the fact, but might as well explain myself right now. In the beginning of this week, I had made a post, a community post on my YouTube channel that, hey, I have a couple interviews lined up for Stephen Interviews You, which has been a great series of mine. It's been a good series of mine where I've really enjoyed it. I've had the pleasure of interviewing other people, other YouTubers, and getting their thoughts on various things. It's been wonderful. It's been a great experience. And the main part of that experience able to has been me able to access Zoom, the Zoom video conferencing software properly, the right way. And up until this point, Zoom had been very good for me. Zoom had been very good to me, and had no problems with it whatsoever. But then you get into this week where I have two interviews lined up. I was planning on getting two interviews done this week. And unfortunately, I'm here to say this, unfortunately, guys, unfortunately, I have not been able to get either of them done because of issues related to Zoom and their software. And I'm just being honest with you guys, I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy with Zoom right now. I'm not happy with the Zoom support team, their staff over there. Um, I'm hoping they're getting many more complaints than mine right now when it comes to their software because it's just not loading for me. It's either taking way too long for this certain pop-up window to get up, or it just doesn't do it at all, and I have to keep exiting the Zoom software because it just won't load. I've had this issue happen to me time and time again throughout this week, and it's getting annoying. It's getting irritating, and generally speaking, guys, I mean, I have liked Zoom. I have enjoyed using Zoom as the video conferencing software for these things to do stuff like Steven Interviews You. But lately, it just hasn't been an enjoyable thing to get up on Zoom and hoping, quote unquote, hoping that Zoom would get their crap together and just load properly. When you press the button on the Zoom interface, launch meeting, for those of you who use Zoom, um, it should normally pop up right away a little pop-up window where it shows your webcam, what you look like on your webcam. And for me, this past week, it just hasn't been showing that. It either takes way too long to do it or it just doesn't do it at all. And every time I had to get to the browser version of Zoom, guess what? There's no record button. There's no record button on the browser version of Zoom, which, if you ask me, guys, I believe they need to fix that ASAP. I think they need to really consider adding a record button to their browser version because I don't see why there's just no rhyme or reason as to why the browser version of Zoom cannot have a record button, and yet the app version, the regular app version, does. You should make this accessible for everybody, no matter what kind of version they're using for video conferencing software. So it's really just one of the biggest oversights that I've seen from any company when it comes to video conferencing software. It boggles my mind. It just does. So anyway, to get off that tangent for a little bit, yeah, I am going to be using StreamYard going forward. I'm going to be doing that for some of my videos, definitely for projects like Steven Interviews You. I intend to use StreamYard for that. And the good thing about this, if I can mention one thing, the good thing about this is that unlike Zoom, when it comes to the free version of StreamYard, you're not bound by a 40-minute time limit. So, in theory, whoever I'm interviewing on StreamYard, when we use StreamYard, we can go well past 40 minutes. We can go 45, 50 minutes, or even 1 hour if we feel like talking that much. And so that is the good thing. That is the positive about switching over to StreamYard because you're not really bound nowhere near as much as you would be if you were using Zoom, the free version of Zoom. And as I hinted at before in the description box of this live stream video, um, I'm just being honest. I'm tight on a budget. I don't have that much of a budget to work with whatsoever. Um, I've been struggling. Let's just be honest, guys. I've been struggling behind the scenes, away from the camera. I've been struggling. I'm not going to get into super details about that, but just basically speaking, I've been struggling, guys. And any help that you guys could give me in the comment section below, or if you guys happen to jump in here during the live stream in the chat box, just feel free to send me messages about what I could be doing here with video conferencing, with interviews, with other stuff, because I do have plans going forward. I want to continue Stephen Interviews You. I want to keep going with that. I have a good thing going there. I want to keep it going for as long as I can. Um, it gives me joy. It gives me happiness to do something like that, to promote other people's channels, to promote what they're doing, and just making it about them. I mean, yeah, I'm asking questions. I'm in the background listening and chiming in when I have to, but I want to make it about the other person when I'm interviewing them, and they have center stage. This is about them. Stephen Interviews You. It's about the you part of that title. That's always what I intended it to be about. So, yeah, so guys, if you could please leave me some suggestions down below in the comment section about which video conferencing software I should go with when it comes to interviews and other related stuff. Please feel free to just comment down below. Just comment down below there. Please give me ideas and suggestions. I'm open for I'm open to any suggestions that you guys may make. As long as those video conferencing software options are free, they have a free option to them. So if there's like a big payment pricing, thing to it, like, oh, we got to pay 20, $30 a month, I can't commit to that right now. I'm sorry, guys. Just cannot commit to that. It's not a matter of not wanting to. It's just that I really can't go down that route right now. I'm tight on a budget. I need to keep going with my life outside of YouTube, and that's what I'm going to save my money for that. But and a big part of this, being a YouTuber is that eventually, when you get noticed enough, no matter how many subscribers you have, when you get noticed enough, and you can get to a point where you can making a little bit of money here and there, you got to start factoring in certain things. And I'm clearly aware of that. I mean, I'm a small YouTube channel and I don't do much. I don't do much around here, but I try what I can. I've always been genuine about what I do. I've always been honest with you guys. I try so hard to put out good content for you guys. And again, I don't always hit the mark. I mess up at times. Stuff happens. But it's just something where, I'm willing to commit to making content in general here on YouTube for you guys, for your entertainment and for, your viewing pleasure. And so anything that you guys can do to help me out here, just reassuring, encouraging words, just let me know. Give me ideas for any video conferencing software that has a free option to it that I could possibly use. And I am going to switch to StreamYard regardless for certain videos. Definitely going to experiment with Steven interviews you going forward with StreamYard until Zoom can get their crap together. And they have their support team, they have their own maintenance team, their own you know, people that can just go in there and fix whatever's broken. Because right now, I think, at least for me, Zoom is broken. I don't understand it. I've always used Zoom the same exact way. I don't do anything differently when I launch meetings. This is definitely on Zoom, in my opinion, and I'm starting to get tired of it. Zoom is kind of pissing me off, to be honest with you guys. So this just confirms to me that I got to go to Plan B, Plan C, and other plans in order to get this job done, so to speak. And if it means switching to StreamYard for the time being, or even down the road permanently, so be it. So, yeah, guys, this was not meant to be a long stream. Get me better here. This was not meant to be a long stream by any means. I'll be here for a few more minutes, but I just want to give you guys the gist of what's going on. I had promised that I was going to get like 2 interviews done for this channel for STVCastle, and yet here we are at the end of this week. Neither one of those 2 interviews that I mentioned are done because Zoom decided to be a jerk. I know it's unfortunate. So it's just something I have to think about, go back to the drawing board about in case something like this happens again and keeps happening, what do I do? Well, I got to go to StreamYard. So that's the gist of it, guys. I'll be here. I'll hang out here for a few more minutes, but I do have to get off. I have to do stuff around my house and do real life things. So yeah, like I said, the plan is for me to obviously continue Stephen interviews you. I'm going to find a way to continue Stephen interviews you, and definitely, most likely, it's going to be through StreamYard. In general, some of the videos that I'm going to make are going to be through StreamYard, recording on StreamYard to get that going. I have to experiment with it anyway. I got to get into StreamYard at some point and just work things out there with video editing and stuff like that. I want to enhance the experience here when you guys get on my channel, STVCastle. And sometimes I just feel like I need to be doing certain other things more. And I think that's one of those things I need to do. I need to go to StreamYard and just experiment with video editing there. And hopefully I can give you guys the good content that you've always seen here. So yeah. Yep. So yeah, as far as like other plans go, as far as like other things that are like on the schedule here for STVCastle real fast, since it's on my mind right now. Yeah, so be on the lookout for a brand new episode of Steven's Art Courtyard, episode number 8 of Steven's Art Courtyard. I just shot a video of that, of me having a painting session. And I know that series has not gotten a lot of traction because that has been a bunch of trial and error kind of stuff going on there. And don't get me wrong, guys, I've watched plenty of channels that are based on artwork, and I've seen what other artists do. They paint on canvases. They just go through their own painting sessions. They show you what they do. They show you the colors, and that's basically what this next video for Steven's Art Courtyard is going to be. So be on the lookout for that in these next couple days. Hopefully, I can get that finished up here. Been working a lot on that today in video editing. Steven's Art Courtyard episode 8. Working on that in the meantime. And so other things like STV Castle Chest, there's going to be another episode going on there at some point this upcoming week. that's that's in the plans as well. And yeah, of course, my main series, Bobcat Corner, episode 55. That's going to be coming up here soon. Again, sometime this upcoming week, there's going to be another Bobcat Corner dropping. What it's going to be about, I don't know yet because we don't have quite enough news on college football and college sports. But sure enough, with the way things are going here with conference realignment and other things, yeah, there's certainly going to be new news going to be happening for college football. So I'll get on that soon enough. But yeah, guys, the main part of this video is that please give me suggestions down below in the comment section. Please post them right after you watch this video. Give me suggestions about which video conferencing software options I could use for projects like Steven Interviews You and other videos. It's very important that I get suggestions here, guys, because the future of projects like Steven Interviews You basically hangs in the balance. And that is up until the fact that Zoom can ever get its crap together. So, yeah, this is Steven Vitt reporting. This is just going to be a brief stream video. Hope you guys are having a good day today. I got to get going. I got to do real life things. So, yeah, take care. Bye.